Musicians Institute Guitarcraft Program, sponsor of Fox 17 Rock and Review.
Fox 17 Rock and Review, my very special guest today. You know, he hardly needs an introduction. The original Urban Cowboy, Johnny Lee. You know, you had one of your hits, which was, I think, Lookin for Love, was on Billboard charts for 3 weeks solid as #1.
Yes, it was.
And crossed over, and you've had so many hits throughout the years, and you're still making great music. You had a new album come out last year.
You ain't never been to Texas.
Yeah, with I wish I had it right now in my hand, because I think it's still in my car.
Yeah,
with a nice cover.
Oh, man. Me and Buddy Hyatt produced it.
Yeah.
Picked everything out. I financed it, so I did whatever I wanted to do on it.
Wow.
And turned out great. I mean, one of my better albums.
Well, and my gosh, you toured on it. You did 137 gigs last year?
I was going to do 138, but one of them fell through.
Well, you know, you and I were talking too, and we're going to talk about your book in a minute, but, you know, you've played for so long with Mickey Gilley, and you guys are going to be playing again in Branson this fall, I understand.
Yeah, October, November, up till the end of the first week of December. We'll be there Sunday night, Monday night, and Tuesday afternoon.
Wow.
That leaves the rest of the week for us to go out and travel, because we're still road warriors. Man.
Well, yeah, totally. Well, speaking of which, I want to bring up your brand new book that just came out. This is Johnny Lee, Lookin for Love, and right there you can see it.
Still looking for love.
Still looking for love. Yeah, and yes, you are still looking for love, right? It's like, what a great book.
It don't hurt to look. You can get a menu. That don't mean you got to order.
You know, the pictures and everything in this book are just great, Johnny, and so are the stories.
Yeah. Let me show you one real quick.
Yeah.
I just became a grandfather.
Oh, my goodness.
And this is the last picture in the book, and it's one of my favorite pictures. There we go. I was at my daughter's house.
Oh, my gosh.
And I said, somebody take this picture. I want it in my book. Back of his little hair.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's such a great book, and you and I were talking, too, that you worked with Scott England on this.
Yeah.
And it was
Scott did a great job.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it's such a quality book. It's a hardcover. You know, you've got quotes on the back from Mo Bandy, Mickey, and John Daly, your buddy.
Yeah.
And you still hang out with John sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking guitars, too, to where, you know, you're playing the Taylor guitars now, and I know back in the day you played the Ovations, but Taylor's taking pretty good care of you now.
Taylor's a fine guitar. I've got 4 or 5 of them. I got a baby Taylor. I got a big baby Taylor. I've got a 9 series. I got the T model, and then the John Daly had one made for him personally.
Yeah.
And I played it, and I said, "My God, John, that's the best thing I've had around my hand since my ex-wife." And he gave it to me. You know, $14,000 guitar.
Oh my gosh!
Beautiful guitar.
Amazing. Well, you know, I wanted to bring up too. You know, you've had some acting in the past, and the rumor's out that you might have a movie coming out later this year or early
October.
next year.
It's called 4 to Go.
Okay, so everybody's going to need to be on the lookout for that, huh?
Yes, I'm playing a prison guard.
Wow.
And I'm leading a posse. We're not supposed to find them.
Okay, well, we're not going to tell any more on it because it's all secret. But looking forward to that.
Yeah, I've spent a week in Louisiana in the swamps and in the woods. Looking for snakes, really.
Well, now, how do you fit that in, Johnny, between your touring, your writing songs still, you came out with a new book, you still like to hunt and fish once in a while?
Yeah, I've got to do that.
How do you make all that? Are you still playing golf, too?
Yeah.
I don't know how you find the time.
I just do it. Just do it, man.
Well, that's amazing, you know? Because I was thinking, you know, Still Looking for Love came out in 1980, correct?
Right.
So that's 37 years ago.
It doesn't seem like it, though, man. I don't know what happened to the time, you know? It just... the thing of it is, little kids even still know that song that wasn't even born then.
Right.
Wasn't even thought of then, you know?
Yeah. But it's one of those hits, you know, and I know it was also in the country music that I can't remember who chose it, but it's in the top 100 of best country music songs.
Top 10.
Of all times.
Yeah, I think number 7 or 8.
That's amazing, Johnny.
Yeah, I hit a good lick with that one. Patty Ryan and Wanda Millette wrote the song. I found it in a cardboard box.
Really?
Did some changes to it and sang it the way that I did.
Now, from a little kid in Texas City, Texas, did you ever dream it was going to go this big?
I dreamed that I was hoping.
Yeah.
You know, I was hope, and I never would quit.
Right.
I figured if I ever quit, it would never happen. So I stuck it out, man.
Paid off.
Yeah. Thanks to my good friend Mickey Gilley.
Yeah, oh yeah. And I think it's so great that you guys are still performing together.
I love Mickey.
Yeah.
Mickey's 81 now, still not kicking it down the road, man. He's good.
Oh, it's amazing. Well, now I want to make sure everybody knows that they can find the book on your website. Where all is the book available now, Johnny?
JohnnyLeeMusic.com, JohnnyLeeBook.com.
Okay.
You can go to Amazon, order it too. Or come to one of my shows, you know.
Yeah.
I always sign
And at
them
the show, you'll sign them, or if they order it from your website, you'll sign it to them personally, right?
Personally, and I'll mail it out myself.
Well, I'm looking forward
Only thing
to
I don't do is lick the envelope. Look at that sticky stuff. I don't have to lick it.
Does Mickey do that for you or Mo? You know, and then the second book will be coming out in a few years, right? That fills in all the stuff you left out.
All the stuff I forgot to tell you in the first book.
You can't beat it. The original Urban Cowboy, Johnny Lee, Still Looking for Love. I'll tell you what, it's a great book, fun read, some great stories, and the pictures and everything, Johnny. And you really poured yourself and your heart into this, just like you do your music.
I enjoy doing it. It's an honor to do it, and I've got a bunch of great reviews from a lot of my friends. And pick up a copy.
Yeah, definitely. And also, be sure and see Johnny in concert if you're headed up Branson Way, and I'm sure he'll be playing some other tours, possibly through Nashville and other areas.
Yeah, on my website, it's got all my touring dates and everything. So.
Yeah, and you may have a shiny new Taylor guitar by then. You never know. Once again, the one and only Johnny Lee. Thanks for watching the Fox 17 Rockin' Review.
Thank you.
Musicians Institute Guitarcraft Program, sponsor of Fox 17 Rock and Review.